The standard warning lights are contained in 3 clusters and house the left hand and right hand turn signal indicators along with the headlight high beam indicator. Warning lamps that are lit may indicate that something is wrong with that system or that the system is turned on. Check the lamps frequently and respond properly as soon as the lamp or buzzer comes on. Whenever the ignition switch is in the on position with the engine not running, the low oil, park brake and low air pressure warning lights will come on. The power on test. When the ignition switch is turned on, some of the warning lamps will illuminate initially, extinguishing on sequence. This test allows the driver to know the lamps in the module are in working condition. After the test, the module enters the normal operating mode, in which all input signals are monitored. If only one system is activated, the respective lamp will turn on, giving the driver a warning or status indication. The reverse light will illuminate when reverse gear is selected. A seatbelt light will go out once the seatbelt has been firmly latched. The PTO light will illuminate when the optional PTO is engaged. The door open light will illuminate when the door is open. The suspension dump light will illuminate when the air suspension deflate switch is activated. The brake low air light will illuminate and the audible alarm will sound when the air tank pressure is below 600 kilopascals. The trailer air light will illuminate when there is low air in the trailer system. The after treatment light will illuminate when the engine detects that the DEF quality is below acceptable levels. The after treatment warning light will flash, the check engine light will come on and the engine will be derated. If the engine detects the DEF quantity is below the acceptable level of 12%, the after treatment warning light will flash. When the level is below 6%, the check engine light will come on and the engine will be derated. The interaxle lock will illuminate when the interaxle or power divider is activated. The ESC light will illuminate briefly and then go out when the ignition is first turned on. The ESC or traction control warning lamp will illuminate whenever the automatic traction control ATC system detects drive wheel spin. The lamp will remain illuminated as long as wheel spin is detected and the ATC system is applying the drive brakes or reducing engine torque. Do not allow the traction control lamp to remain on continuously for an extended length of time. Extended, continuous use of the ATC can cause overheating of the drive wheel brakes. Engine torque or vehicle speed should be reduced to eliminate wheel spin and prevent excessive application of the ATC system. The oil pressure light will illuminate and the audible alarm will sound when the engine oil pressure drops under the engine manufacturer's recommended minimum pressure. The coolant light will illuminate and the audible alarm will sound when the coolant low level sensor detects the coolant level is low or the engine detects high coolant temperature. The cruise enable light illuminates when the cruise control function is active. The engine fan light will illuminate when the engine fan manual override switch has been activated and the engine fan is engaged. The alternator light will illuminate when there is a problem with the alternator. The gearbox pressure light will illuminate a self-test when the ignition is switched on. Once the engine has been started, the light will extinguish when the engine revs are increased above idle. If the transmission oil pressure drops below approximately 34 kilopascals or 5 psi, the light will come on, indicating the oil pressure is too low. It is normal for an engine at idle to allow the light to come on. However, if in doubt, gently increase the engine revs above idle or depress the clutch pedal to activate the cutout switch to ensure the light goes out and the system is functioning correctly. If the light fails to go out, check the transmission oil level and contact your nearest authorised Kenworth dealer. The check engine light. This illuminates when a problem exists, but the vehicle can still be safely driven. The vehicle should be serviced to correct the problem as soon as conveniently practical, but the situation should not be considered an emergency. The stop engine light. This illuminates when a major engine system problem exists. The driver should stop the vehicle as soon as safely possible and have the fault repaired before driving the vehicle again. This should be considered an emergency. The vehicle must be repaired and the problem corrected before continuing. Truck ABS. This lights when the ignition is on and stays on for a short time. This light is on at any time during vehicle operation. It signals a fault in the anti-lock brake system. The ABS may not function in an emergency. You will still have conventional brakes, but not anti-lock brakes. If the lamp indicates a problem, have the ABS checked. The trailer ABS light illuminates when the ignition is turned on and stays lit momentarily dependent on the trailer ABS module manufacturer. If the light is on at any time during vehicle operation, it signals a fault in the trailer anti-lock brake system. If the trailer is not equipped with ABS brakes, the light will remain off. The park brake light will illuminate when the park brake is applied and the ignition is on. The mirror heat light will illuminate when the heated mirrors are switched on. The engine retarder light will illuminate when the engine retarder is switched on. The ABS, ATC, off-road switch and light will illuminate when the function is active. The hill start assist switch and light will illuminate when the switch is pressed and the function is turned off. Always remember, if the lamp warning module buzzer sounds while driving, or if one of the red lights come on, indicating a failure has occurred in an important system, the following procedure should be initiated. Slow down carefully, move a safe distance off the road and stop, apply the parking brake, turn on the emergency flasher and use warning devices to alert other motorists.